Hey, what's going on? This is Carlos from Hybrid Records. If you watched our last video from Monday, you saw a bunch of used new arrivals from collections we've been buying that are going to be going out on Black Friday, which is 2 days from now. If you're watching this video the day it came out, or if you're watching this on Thanksgiving for a brief moment of reprieve from family things, then it's tomorrow. But it's on November 26th. So you saw all the used stuff that's going out at 11 a.m. on Black Friday / Hybrid Records 6-year anniversary. And now I'm going to show you the Record Store Day stuff. Most of it is here, not all of it is here yet. There's a box coming in this afternoon, and there are a few titles that aren't going to be here till Friday afternoon because of terrible shipping things, but it's only like 5 or so, and they're not big ones, at least I don't think. Anyway, so yeah, I'm going to show you some of the Record Store Day stuff. But first, if you've never done Record Store Day with us before, or Record Store Day Black Friday, they're different. Here's the deal. We're going to open at 8 a.m. This is something that we started doing this year, and it's something that I did it for normal Record Store Day because that was in June and July, and it gets really hot in South Texas in June and July. But I figured it went well, and I'll talk more about that in a minute, but we're going to do it again. 8 a.m. we're opening up. From 8 a.m. to 11 a.m. is Record Store Day purchases only. We don't want people in here browsing the thousands of other records that are in the shop because that will make it more difficult and it'll take longer for us to get through the line for Record Store Day purchases. So only Record Store Day purchases from 8 to 11. Now, there's some rules and regulations. Your first time through line, you can get 5 different records, unique records, so that means no doubles. So it's 5 different titles. Then you can get back in line, and when you come through the second time, you can buy whatever you want from what's left. No restrictions, no nothing. We do this. A lot of shops do this because to combat people coming in to buy up all the stock to flip on eBay that afternoon. We don't, and at least I don't think, have like a real issue with that. The main reason that we do it is so that every single person that comes for Record Store Day can have a fair shake at getting at least one thing that was on their list that they wanted. We certainly don't want anybody waiting in line for an hour coming in and there only being like 2 records left because, you know, the first 5 or 10 people bought up all of our stock. So we do it that way. Everyone has a fair shake. Everyone's going to get something that was on their list, which is what we want. And then other than that, I mean, that's really the only rule. Other than wear your mask, we're going to have, you know, we're still having people wear masks in the shop, especially for a day like this where there's a ton of people that are going to be coming in and out all day. So wear your mask. If you forget, we have them, but please try to remember because masks cost money. And yeah, that's it. So now I'm going to show some of the Record Store Day stuff that I pulled. It's stuff that either I think is pretty cool and that you should check out or have or be excited about, or stuff that a bunch of people were asking about whenever the list came out. But first, there are a lot of delays, cancellations, whatever. And, you know, the state of vinyl manufacturing right now is insane. And, you know, I love Record Store Day because a ton of people come in the shop. There's a good energy. A lot of the shop regulars that maybe don't cross paths on a regular basis link up and hang out, you know, in and outside of the shop, and that's really cool to see. But at the same time, every year there's stuff that comes out that's kind of like, did we need that? Did you need to do that? A lot of major labels eating up the real estate of the Record Store Day list, and so that's always going to cause, especially right now where manufacturing is so delayed and backed up and getting anything made is like really difficult. You know, it makes it harder for everything to get done on time because, you know, a Record Store Day is a hard release date. You can't really just casually push that release date back if something doesn't make it out on time. So I'll be interested to see what Record Store Day does going forward, dealing with those manufacturing delays, and, you know, if they're going to tighten up the list or what's going to happen, or if we're just going to constantly be dealing with 50 titles getting pushed back or delayed or whatever, or canceled. So we'll see. I mean, it's something to keep an eye on. But here are all of the delays. Whatever. So titles that have been pushed back to December 10th. So that's only a couple weeks away. These titles are supposed to be coming out then. So we have a very recent record that I'm not entirely sure why it's getting a record store day release. Claro Sling. It's a good record, but it literally just came out, so it's kind of interesting. Dave Davies Kinked with the Willy's Wonderland soundtrack. Very bummed about that. Freeze Rapid Reaction, Gladiators 1983, the Nighthawk EP, Chuck Prophet No Other Love, Lou Reed and Chris Christopherson, the Bottom Line Archive series, the Spoon 7-inch, Sun Ra Omniverse LP, Swirlies. They spent their wild youthful days in the glittering world of the salons. Those are all pushed back to December 10th. I, off the top of my head, don't remember which of those we ordered and which of those we didn't. I think we ordered all of them, or most of them at least, so those should be coming in at some point, or hopefully on December 10th, if they all meet their deadline. December 17th, Taking the Bang is the Big Outside, has been really delayed until then. The following titles have been pushed back all the way to Record Store Day 2022. So we've got the Blue Velvet soundtrack, the Middle Eastern Soul of Carly Records, that's one I was excited about. Jim Carroll Band, Catholic Boy Deluxe Edition, Alice Cooper, Brutal Planet, The Grouch, Show You the World, High Pulp Mutual Attraction Volume 3. This email says the Jacka, but I think it might be the Jackal. I don't know. Tear Gas. The Jackson 5 ABC. LA Guns, Waking the Dead, Night Ranger, Somewhere in California, Rockness Monster, He's on Fire, 7-inch, Gavin Rossdale, Wanderlust, Twisted, I Tried to Warn You, and Stubbs the Zombie, the soundtrack. The Stubbs the Zombie one was one that a lot of people asked about when the list came out, so not happening until next year. Okay, now here are the records that we just don't know anything about. We haven't gotten any further information. We know that they're not coming out on Friday, but we don't know if they've gotten pushed back to next year, if they're getting a new release date, if they're just getting canceled, or what the deal is. And there's definitely some on here. I mean, actually, there's some highly requested titles on this list. So, David Crosby and Graham Nash, Wind on the Water. The Foo Fighters 7-inch. Don't know what's going on with that. Thelonious Monk's Septet, Monk's Music, Poison, Flesh and Blood. That was, Pussifer, Existential Reckoning, live at the Arcosanti. That was one that a ton of people asked about. Tesla, Mechanical Resonance, getting pushed back. Caliuchis, Sin Medio. That's, that was one a ton of people asked about, and we just don't know what's going on with it. And it just got Grammy nominated. Shouts out to Caliuchis for doing what everyone said she shouldn't do and releasing a Spanish album and getting Grammy nominated for it because that album slaps. And then Various Artists, Latin Legends Live. Those are all pushed back indefinitely, waiting on some kind of information about them. Who knows? Who knows what's going to happen? Now, the good news. The stuff that we actually the stuff that actually came out on time. And that will be in the store on Friday at 8 a.m. So this stuff will be in the store 8 a.m. Friday, November 26th. It will be on our website Saturday, November 27th at 7 a.m. Central Time. So that's 8 a.m. Eastern Time. That's when they allow us to start selling online. So that's when they will be on the website. So if you're out of town, or maybe you missed a title at your local shop that we still have, check it out. So we've got the Pussifer 7-inch. This one did make it out on time. And we also have the Billie Eilish, No Time to Die. Very bummed that I missed this film in theaters. Let's see. Okay, so the A-side is live from the Brit Awards, and then the B-side is the original demo. So not even the original song. That's interesting. But yeah, bummed I missed that movie in the theaters, but hopefully it hits streaming soon. So, again, also, this isn't everything that we got, and we certainly got multiple copies of a lot of this stuff. So this isn't anywhere near our entire stock. But it is the stuff that I thought was cool, or that people asked about, or just that I wanted to show and thought maybe I would have time to show. So this is another recent release, Lana Del Rey, Chemtrails, Over the Country Club. This is the blue vinyl alternate cover edition. She does a lot of alternate covers. We got several copies of that one. This is All Them Witches Live on the Internet. Several copies of that one. Shangri-La's compilation. Got a good amount of that one. This one I'm very excited about. Newly remastered with a killer lacquer cut by Chris Bellman. That's big. David Byrne's legendary compilation that began the Luca Bop label for the very first time. The complete album on 2 LPs on special edition colored vinyl. Bellezza Tropical, compiled by David Byrne. If you know anything about me, you know I love David Byrne. Roy Buchanan. This is a cool one. The packaging on this one is absolutely stellar. Thundercat Legend. Another Mad Lib release. Only got a couple of these, so I'm not going to keep one right away. But if y'all don't snatch these up, I might have to. Best of Judas Priest. This is cool. The cover is like embossed in a big way. Very cool. Color in colors and splatter vinyl. Holy crap. That's going to be a really cool looking record. Picture disc pressing of Ozzy's No More Tears. Historically very difficult record to get on vinyl. The Iron Giant soundtrack. Josh hails this as a perfect movie. I don't disagree, but I haven't seen it in a very long time. Brad Bird is the GOAT, though. Shouts out to The Incredibles. Love The Incredibles. Ray Charles. This one looks really cool. It's on gold vinyl. First time this particular performance has been issued on vinyl. Yeah, so he closes the show with I've Got a Woman. That's dope. That's a good one. This one I didn't know a ton about, but Josh was putting stuff in the system, and he was really stoked about this one. It's like an officially licensed live from Paris 1967 Jimi Hendrix record. 150 gram audio file vinyl pressed by Quality Records. The things they press are usually pretty good. But yeah, it says Dagger Records, the official Jimi Hendrix bootleg label, presents an impressive performance from Paris at the Olympia Theater. It's a direct 2-track live recording made for French National Radio. Very sick. This is the one that I was very torn up about last Record Store Day because it didn't come out, but it's here now, and I'm very excited about it. The Life Aquatic soundtrack. So now, with the Life Aquatic soundtrack, so we've got this one, we've gotten Darjeeling Limited, we've gotten Rushmore, we've gotten Isle of Dogs. The big one that I need them to do now is Royal Tenenbaums. That's a very good soundtrack. And I would also, take Moonrise Kingdom and Grand Budapest if they want to give it to us. And The French Dispatch. That movie was very good. If you haven't seen The French Dispatch, go do it. Crowbot EP on bright green vinyl with an etching on the B side and a poster. Limited edition. Cool. Crowbot. There's some good blue stuff too. Memphis Slim. See the colored vinyl there. Jason Isbell. People love Jason Isbell. This is it's called Georgia Blue. I don't know if I guess it's an album. But Julian Baker's on here, Brandi Carlile, Bella Fleck. Lots of heavy hitters featured on that record with Jason Isbell. Iron Maiden picture disc. I think we got 3 of these. It says crystal clear picture disc. Interesting. So not as many as I asked for. So be advised, if this Iron Maiden is something you absolutely need, you're going to want to get here early for that, because that is definitely going to sell out super quick. Big Brother and the Holding Company. This is live at Monterey Pop Festival 1967. That should be his Should be going. Oh, there's. Okay, so it's a side 1 is Saturday and side 2 is Sunday. Same track listing. Sorry, got caught up in confusion on that one. Louis Armstrong, had some people ask about that. I don't know if I had anybody ask about this one, but I think it's cool. Munsters, this cover's die cut right here, so when you pull the sleeve out, the picture will come with it, I think. A Night with TV's Most Unusual Family, starring the TV cast and song and story, Herman, Lily, Eddie, Grandpa, and Marilyn. Should be cool. Sons of Kemet. Leonard Cohen. This is going to be a good one. These letters are embossed right there. It's the 50th anniversary edition. It's on opaque white vinyl, and it includes a 12 by 12 booklet with lyrics, which with Leonard Cohen, you got to include the lyrics on there. Going to be a very good one. Big Mama Thornton. Legendary. 1977 live concert mastered for vinyl. Includes Hound Dog and Ball and Chain plus a bonus remix. Yeah, live at the Rising Sun Celebrity Jazz Club. This looks very cool. Hopefully there's some left over for me. This is Motorhead. The Lost Tapes, limited edition, previously unreleased live album on double red vinyl. A blistering live set from the Sacrifice album tour recorded in Madrid, Spain in 1995. And it has got a massive set list. It's 22 tracks. Very sick. We have not one, but 2 Dio picture discs. Holy Diver and the Last in Line, sorry. We got a good healthy serving of those. Miles Davis, Live Evil. We only got 2 of these. I know I ordered way more than that, but limited edition. This is 50th anniversary opaque teal colored vinyl. And then really should have thought this through. I don't think this is an album that I necessarily want to go out on, but Teddy Swims, A Very Teddy Christmas. A buddy, Kevin of mine, who's a local photographer, had shared one of this guy's videos on Facebook, I think it was. And he's a really, really good, soul singer. So hopefully this Christmas album is good. But yeah, if you need some Christmas albums, there's this one, and there's the Reverend Horton Heat Christmas album as well. There may be 1 or 2 other things. Anyway, so that's a look at some of the Record Store Day stuff. Remember, we're opening at 8 a.m. If you're not local and you're shopping online, that stuff will be on the website. The following Saturday, the 27th, at 7 a.m. I almost said p.m. At 7 a.m. And yeah, if you have any questions, leave a comment. I don't know, like the video, subscribe to the channel, tell a friend. Follow us on Instagram and Twitter at HybridRecordsTX. HybridRecordsTX.com is the website. Check it out. We have good records all the time, I think. And yeah, that's it. I think it's going to be a great Black Friday. Very excited to see everybody. And yeah, that about does it. I'm going to go make a pot of coffee and get my day started. I will see you all soon.